We are back with the latest Rangers transfer news, and we're looking at Glenn Kamara and Ross McCormack of all people. Ross McCormack has come out and said that Rangers midfielder Glenn Kamara would be perfect for Leeds United as the Championship club weigh up a move. Now, I don't actually understand what is going on with Glenn Kamara. It seems like for the past 6 weeks that this move to Leeds United has been on the verge of happening. Is it? I honestly do not understand why it's taken so long, but maybe Leeds just don't want to pay 5 million. Maybe Rangers don't. Maybe Rangers don't want to get rid of Kamara. Nah, I'm joking. Of course, we want to get rid of Kamara. We want that 5 million, man. And I almost feel like that some of our transfer business has been done with keeping in mind that we will be selling a few players. Like I know, yes, we've already sold a decent amount of players like Cholak, Sakala, etc. But I think Glenn Kamara is definitely on that chopping block to be sold. I think so is Scott Wright. I mean, who else do you want to really? I mean, Ben Davies. I think he's just been completely frozen out because he's just simply not good enough. That's pretty much it for Ben Davies. Not good enough. But hopefully, this Kamara situation gets resolved pretty quick. But Rangers, though, that's talking selling. This is talking buying. Of course, yesterday, linked with that. I can't even remember his name. Jesus Christ, I forget. But today, it doesn't matter about yesterday. Why put off what you can do tomorrow, what you can do today, eh? As Stuart for Still Game said. Anyway, Rangers are tracking Peterborough United centre-half Ronnie Edwards, who's 20-year-old. We have viewed for a potential bid in this transfer window now. Of course, Peterborough are in League One. Which, of course, immediately you're not exactly thinking that League One is the greatest. But the manager of the... Oh, no, actually, not even the manager. The chairman of Peterborough United, Dara McAnthony, says it's an absolute joke that Rangers target Ronnie Edwards is still with the League One side, implying that he's far too good for League One level, which... if he's to be joining this, even as a 20-year-old, you still want that to be true. You want this guy to be playing in League One for the simple reason is no one's come in for him, and it's an absolute joke that no one has come in for him because he's so good. Now, he has been called up to the England, under 21s and 2019 levels, etc. So that's good news as well. But, it's England, and you just feel like with this Ronnie Edwards guy, they'd probably be asking for an awful lot for this guy. I mean, Chelsea and Tottenham have been linked with moves for this guy, and you just know if they went in for bids, it would be massive. And born in 2003, this kid, he is 20 after all. He's made a total of 93 career appearances. He did start his career with Barnet in the National League. Now, actually, in 2021-20, he was in the Championship with Peterborough, but then they got relegated. And then last year, he played 40 games in the almighty League One. So, he'll be interested. He was in the 2023 FIFA Under-20 World Cup. So who knows what's going to happen here with this guy, but it doesn't exactly fill me with the greatest amount of hope in the world, if I'm being honest. But Barry Ferguson has come out and he says that Nicholas Raskin could be a future Rangers captain, but insists the armband should still stay with James Tavernier. Yeah, man, I think that the fan base is becoming more split than ever over James Tavernier. And you know what? See that first goal? Well, the only goal that Servette scored in the second leg. Tav was pretty bad, but it was him and Goldson that were both pretty bad with it. Yes, Cervantes didn't track the man. It was a bit of a mess. From the entire back line and Cervantes, it was pretty poor. But at least Tav, that's what I will say. Barisic and Tav, defensively, we all know they're shite, but at least going forward, they do produce goals and assists, which is, at least they're doing one thing. If they were just conceding goals, they just wouldn't be in the team. But for me, I honestly would be looking at trying to push them a wee bit further forward. We're talking about the fact that we've got no wingers and that we're so narrow. Why not try and experiment? You've got fullbacks that are essentially I think that could be the way to go forward. Or even the three at the back, and then you've got them as wing backs, so there's not as much of a defensive responsibility with them. We need to sort something out because against the bigger teams, against PSV, I've hope against PSV, but realistically, if we play the way we have so far this season in a narrow way against PSV with the quality that they've got, I don't give us much chance, if I'm being honest. But that is pretty much it, guys, for any transfer news today. Ronnie Edwards, they is want him. Glenn Kamara, that deal does not look anywhere near closer. But until next time, peace.